So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Paraguay certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Hazard. He's found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in one-on-one. Chance! Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Hazard. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a sweeping cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Robertson. Threads one in. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paraguay can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So we're underway for the second half. Paraguay leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lahm. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Totti. Here comes the... Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hazard. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. That's good running with the ball. Paraguay different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, nicely intercepted. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
There's the shot! Oh, has another go! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Paraguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. And it's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Paraguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is lovely. Crosses it, impressive jump. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A really thumping header, absolutely crap. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand apposta.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that was vital. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo for Rice. Iwobi. Kimmich. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
thought they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Vinicius Junior! First quarter of an hour gone. Opts for safety. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lahm. And it's Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. Iwobi. Maldini cuts out the pass. Rummenigge, and he's got away from it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, played right into his path. And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
He is through here. Rice. Iwobi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Lahm plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rice has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball over the top. Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Beautifully policed that midfield.
Shoots! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rice. Cannavaro.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
This is
reglamentario.
a promising build-up. Rummenigge. And the referee has blown for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paraguay firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 15. ¿Lo reemplazará?
So
Número
we're off
8.
again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro makes the interception. Dani Olmo. Rice. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi's and a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. Lahm delivers. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 23.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Número 30. Messi. Número 7.
Seedorf.
Entran.
Haaland
Número 20.
charging forward, the ball at
Número
his feet.
17.
It's skewed
Número
away.
22.
Oh, what has happened
Número
here?
13.
Lovely feet. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's quick to return it. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Rossi. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hazard. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. And here's Messi. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
Dani Olmo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Mbappe. And this is it's Van Basten! And no mistake. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Paraguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. He's having a hit! Rice. Picked out Van Basten! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Might be danger here. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Paraguay really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Lahm. Very much into the last knockings. Very nicely done. That's going wide left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paraguay certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Paraguay.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. It's just beyond his reach. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Olise. Pedri. Lahm. And here's Forlan. Olise. Olise applies the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. And it's Kimmich. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Olise. Paraguay, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Plays a sharp little ball here. Romero concedes a free kick for that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Romero can get it clear. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And it's Gullit, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's found a way past. Vinicius Junior! De Bruyne. Over to the right flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking, a good chance here! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lahm, great vision. Messi finding himself in space. He slings it, towering header!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Rijkaard. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Paraguay have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So perhaps now the breakthrough. And he's denied!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Forlan, and the ball's come loose here. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. They've played it short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Paraguay are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's got the beating of his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise. De Bruyne.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
And here's
compensación.
Forlan. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Odo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Señoras y señores, en la entrada principal del estadio pueden comprar souvenirs de este partido. ¡Cambio!
So the action resumes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's the shot! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's a fine interception. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Paraguay are down to 10 men.
cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 14. Número 8.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This would probably be a big far post.
He's chosen to go back. He's going for goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Not the most accurate pass. Romero is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's quick to return it. And it's Olmo. No, he's not getting his way this time. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinches it off him. It's a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nearly, but not quite. Olise going forward. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit.
That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivered low, this time surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! Well, would you believe that? Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Boca Juniors look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Seedorf. And they win it back again. And here's Azar. He's picked his way through. Dembele. And the number on the board is 3.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Dembele! The end. Time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing.